Why do cats react strangely to certain fruits? Have you ever placed a piece of fruit near your cat and noticed them suddenly jump away in surprise? Some cat owners have discovered that their pets react very strangely when certain fruits appear nearby. Instead of curiosity, the cat may display caution, confusion, or even sudden fear when approaching the object. This reaction can feel surprising because fruit does not seem threatening to humans at all. Why would a harmless fruit trigger such a dramatic response from a normally confident house cat? The answer often lies in how cats interpret unfamiliar smells, shapes, and textures within their environment. Let's explore 6 types of fruit that commonly cause unexpected reactions in many curious cats. Number 1. Citrus fruits, like oranges and lemons. Citrus fruits such as oranges, lemons, and limes often cause the strongest reactions in cats. These fruits contain powerful oils that produce sharp and intense citrus scents. While humans may enjoy these smells, cats experience them much more strongly. A cat's sense of smell is far more sensitive than a human's sense of smell. Because of this sensitivity, strong citrus scents can feel overwhelming or unpleasant to them. Many cats instinctively move away from objects that smell too intense or unfamiliar. When a cat approaches an orange, the powerful smell may trigger an avoidance response. Some cats even recoil or step backward immediately after smelling citrus fruit. This reaction is not exactly fear, but rather an instinctive dislike of the scent. Wild animals often avoid strong, unfamiliar smells as a survival precaution. Domestic cats still carry many of these cautious instincts from their wild ancestors. As a result, citrus fruits are among the most common items cats refuse to approach. This strong reaction explains why citrus scents are sometimes used in pet deterrent products. Number 2. Bananas and their strange smell. Bananas may seem harmless and gentle to humans, but some cats react strangely to them. The peel of a banana contains chemical compounds that produce a unique smell. Certain compounds in banana peels resemble scents used in alarm pheromones of animals. When a cat smells this unfamiliar odor, it may interpret the scent as a warning signal. This reaction can cause hesitation or sudden avoidance behavior. Some cats approach the banana cautiously before deciding to retreat quickly. Others simply refuse to go near the fruit at all after smelling it. Interestingly, the reaction usually comes from the peel rather than the fruit itself. The peel releases stronger scent compounds than the soft interior fruit. To humans, the smell is mild and sweet, but to cats, it may feel confusing. Cats rely heavily on scent when determining whether something feels safe. If the smell seems unfamiliar or strange, they prefer to avoid it entirely. That is why bananas sometimes create surprising reactions in curious cats. Number 3. Pineapples and their strong sweet aroma. Pineapples produce an extremely strong aroma that spreads quickly through the surrounding air. This intense sweetness can overwhelm a cat's sensitive sense of smell easily. Cats rely on scent to analyze objects before deciding whether to approach them. When a smell feels too powerful, their instinct is often to step away cautiously. Pineapples also have a rough and unusual texture that cats rarely encounter. The sharp, leafy crown may appear strange or unfamiliar to a curious animal. Cats often feel cautious when encountering objects with unusual shapes. The combination of smell and appearance can trigger a defensive reaction. Some cats may sniff the fruit once before quickly walking away. Others simply avoid the fruit entirely without investigating further. This behavior reflects the cat's natural preference for familiar surroundings. Animals often avoid unfamiliar foods as a survival strategy. Pineapple's strong scent and appearance can therefore make many cats uncomfortable. Number 4. Watermelons and their unexpected shape. Watermelons sometimes surprise cats not because of smell, but because of their unusual shape. Large, round objects can appear unfamiliar or even threatening to cautious animals. Cats rely heavily on visual recognition to interpret objects in their territory. When something large suddenly appears in the environment, curiosity mixes with caution. The smooth, round surface of a watermelon may reflect light in unusual ways. These reflections can make the object appear unfamiliar or unpredictable to a cat. Some cats slowly approach the watermelon before suddenly jumping backward. Others circle the fruit cautiously while trying to understand what it is. Videos online often show cats reacting dramatically when seeing watermelons for the first time. This reaction usually results from surprise rather than genuine fear. Once the cat realizes the fruit does not move, curiosity often replaces caution. However, the initial reaction can still appear very dramatic. This behavior demonstrates how cats analyze unfamiliar objects carefully. Number 5. Apples and the unfamiliar texture. Apples rarely frighten cats strongly, but they can still create hesitation in some animals. The smooth, shiny surface of an apple can reflect light in unusual ways. Cats often rely on subtle visual cues when observing objects closely. If the surface appears strange or unfamiliar, they may approach slowly and cautiously. The smell of apples can also feel unusual to cats because it differs from typical animal scents. Cats generally prefer smells associated with meat or familiar environments. Fruit scents often feel strange and unfamiliar to their sensitive noses. Some cats sniff an apple once and immediately lose interest. Others may gently tap the fruit with their paw before retreating slightly. This cautious testing behavior helps cats determine whether something is safe. Cats use both scent and touch when investigating unfamiliar items. If the object does not behave like prey or food, the cat quickly ignores it. Apples therefore often create curiosity followed by cautious avoidance. Number 6. Strawberries and bright colors. Strawberries sometimes attract attention because of their bright red color and unusual texture. Cats do not see colors exactly the same way humans do. However, strong contrast between colors can still capture their attention easily. The dotted texture on a strawberry may appear unfamiliar when examined closely. Cats often approach colorful objects slowly before deciding whether they feel safe. The sweet smell of strawberries may also feel unusual to a cat's nose. Because cats rarely eat fruit naturally, these scents feel unfamiliar. When cats encounter unfamiliar smells, their instinct often encourages caution. Some cats simply sniff the strawberry and walk away without touching it. Others may bat the fruit gently with their paw before losing interest. This behavior reflects curiosity rather than true fear or panic. Cats naturally test unfamiliar objects through cautious investigation. Strawberries therefore create curiosity mixed with mild uncertainty. What these reactions really mean. Although some cats react dramatically to fruit, the reaction usually comes from curiosity rather than fear. Cats rely heavily on smell, sight, and instinct to evaluate unfamiliar objects in their territory. Strong scents, unusual shapes, or unfamiliar textures may trigger cautious reactions. This behavior reflects natural survival instincts inherited from their wild ancestors. Allowing your cat to explore new objects slowly helps them feel more comfortable. Never force a cat to interact with something that clearly makes them uncomfortable. Understanding these reactions helps owners respect their cat's natural instincts and preferences.